time it doesn't get interrupted. I thought I was getting a phone call, but I was getting a text, but it would have taken way too long to text everything that I wanted to say. Way too long. So I was just like, just call me whenever, some other time, like later. Not that important. Nice day out today, though. Not insanely cold. Any of that stuff. Hello. Welcome to my obligatory stream. I just kind of do one once a day, every once in a while. Yesterday's was interesting. And, like, this kid, he was a total dick 20 years ago. Come back into my live stream. He's been harassing me for a few days, but he's been under a fake YouTube account. Like, kid opened a fake YouTube account to come and try to troll my channel. So I blocked that channel, his like little made-up one, and so he comes on, starts talking a bunch of shit and whatnot, and I'm like, dude, that was 20 years ago. That was 20 years ago, man. It's like we were kids. Like, we're in our 30s now, man. Like, we're too old for this shit. Saying my band is better than yours, and my band was better than yours, and this, that, and the other thing. It's like, bro, it was 20 years ago, and neither one of our bands made it. Like, you know, we're all still trying here in this area, you know. So it's like, you know. And then he brought on the other two bands that I had shit on, like, earlier in there, and they're like, why are we being mentioned? I'm like, I just said that you guys' band sucked. Like, yeah, like, it's all from like 20 years ago. Like, it's crazy. Like, so they're like, so why are we being brought into the conversation? I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, ask Scott, dude. I don't fucking know. I'm like, ask him. I'm like, he's the one that started this whole thing. He found my live stream and made a public profile so that he could talk shit about my bands. Who, like, made a completely new YouTube account. Just to come on my live streams and like shit on my old bands. I have never had that kind of like ball hanging on in my entire life. It's like, bro, we were like you were in a band that was popular when we were in high school. But they broke up our freshman year, so who cares? Like, and it's not like my band got big and famous. Like, you know, I mean, you can look us up on YouTube and you can find some stuff. And our producer was bassist of Weezer, so we accomplished a good amount, you know. But like, you know, kid just kept saying like that I'm nothing and that I suck at this and that and the other thing, and whipping out how many times his band like played. There was this old place where hardcore bands would jam in the Haverhill area of Massachusetts, and I guess like they were big players there. They sold it out. It was known as Exit 23. It's gone now, but I'm like, they were like, we sold it out, and I was like, oh, all 20 people, good job, guys, because it was a tiny location. You're on a real one. You didn't even like the live. I'm the only like Doyle rules. It was funny to me though, because I'm like, dude, this was 20 years ago. Like, and it's just like we're all older men now. We're all like men now, and like, so then when the other bands came in and they're like, why are you talking shit about us? I'm like, I'm not. I'm like, I said your band sucked. They did. Like, and thank you. Like, I was like, your bands did suck. That's why they didn't make it. I'm like, my band sucked. That's why we didn't make it. I'm like, Messages had the ability to make it, but it got kind of sabotaged. I'm like, the point is that, like, I'm like, I've got a lot more credentials from people that are in the business saying that I'm like a profitable and someone worth investing time in the music industry, and that felt really good to me. I'm like, so to Scott, I was just like, how many famous people have told you that? Like, and then nothing. And then he started talking, but the other guys, like the guys that were in Prospect Hill and Duskgrave, and they're like, well, we're still writing and we're still trying to make it big. And I'm like, good. I'm like, good, dude, that's what I want. I don't want anyone to, at any point, stop writing their music. No, 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 no. Just because I said your band sucked doesn't mean that I think you should stop writing music. I just don't think, I just didn't like your band. Like, like, oh, dude, it's on my live from yesterday. It's on one of my lives from yesterday. I can't explain the whole thing. Why not at No King's Day? I can't get down to Boston, so I'm just not going to buy anything from any stores today, or especially not any place that supports the current thing. But I can't get down to Boston. I can't do it. Like, I've already asked to get down there. I can't get down there. But you better believe I'm going to be buying a lot of No King's merch. Not for the point of just like, I want to fit in. But because, one, I super agree with the message. And I like the logo. I'm not going to lie. Like, so it's just like, I found a website with all of this merchandise. It's like anti-Nazi, pro-Antifa stuff. And I'm like, okay, I'm buying so much of this shit. Like, oh my God. I am. They're coming on the 30th. See, no, I always bring water and baking soda to help negate the pepper spray. I always bring extra cans of water to help negate tear gas grenades. I always bring I always bring a gas mask. I wear a stab-proof vest that can also take hits really hard in case rubber bullets or anything like that. I bring my tack baton in case the police decide to attack me. And I bring a backpack full of first aid gear. I go prepared. Not because I want a riot to break out. Not because of that. I want everything to remain peaceful. But in case things do get dicey, at least I'm prepared. So when I do go down to No King's Day, any No King's Day, that's what I bring with me. Look at Bob Jones here. He's so angry. So angry. Oh, Jesus, Bobby. Bobby Jones. He's got me to the quick. Oh, Jesus Christ. What am I to do without Bob Jones? Oh, Bobby Jones. Oh, God. No. No, I don't matter. Oh, no. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, and he makes fun of my teeth. Oh, no. Oh, Jesus. What am I to do? Oh, God. He's hurt me so bad. I'm so wounded. Calm down, Bobby. One way to do it. I just bring a tack baton, keep it in my pocket. No one notices. Fripp. All set. The gas mask is the important part. Honestly, it gives you such a tack advantage over like what's going on. You gotta hide that shit though. You gotta hide a gas mask. Yeah, absolutely. That's not a bad idea at all. Newspaper and duct tape is really good armor. I just have a stab-proof vest that's like at least somewhat military grade certified. So it's got plates on it. It's designed to take really hard hits. So I just wear that. That's if I need to. That's if things start looking dicey. It's like so when you start noticing like the police are starting to bring out heavier gear, starting to wear heavier gear, so gas mask. Mine's British issued. I need to go back and get another one because the lenses are cracked, so I'm afraid the gas would get in through there and get in my eyes. Yeah, some girl yesterday said that she hopes ice comes to my house and takes me away because I look Mexican. Will there be arrests today? Probably not. No, most likely no. Yeah, newspaper to the arms and legs is great, but it's just like that you're not getting bit or cut, you know? Like, so in that case, I would settle on like basic armor, like even bike armor would be fine then. But no, I don't think there'll be any arrests. If there are any arrests, the government, I'll guarantee, will have started it. Will have started the problem. I just don't see people going to a peaceful rally to really make a message, a statement, and having those people turn it into a riot, you know? There may be. There you go. There's a good one right there. Mineral oil on your face prevents pepper spray from sticking to it. Yep. I'm part Native American, and people want ice called on me. I've been told to go back to my own country when I'm part Native. Yeah. Like so. And the rest is French Canadian, all of which have been here before this country was a country, so. Yeah, no, people said they want me dead. People say they want me arrested and sent away. I've gotten it all. Yeah, and sometimes you got to take the risk. For me, to avoid the pepper spray, I wear a mask and goggles. That's what the gas mask is for. Just like, good try, buddy. And then you got to have stronger mace. You got to have the stronger stuff, like bear mace. You just be like, bah! Oh, right. Yes, I get my teeth implanted on the 30th. Yes. I'm not sure. At this point, I'm starting to think so. I'm starting to think that might be Scott again. He does have a habit of making like fake accounts just to come on here and try to troll me. Of course, Bob Jones might just be your everyday regular, troll. Old rat. Ratty rat. You are not relevant, but I am. That's what he's saying. Yeah, no, you want to keep that mask on. Yeah, even if it feels like you can't breathe in the mask, you can breathe better than what you can when you don't have it on. That's for damn sure. My dad taught me that about his gas mask training when he was in the Army. My dad finished his 2 years of duty though, or was it 6? Whatever. He finished his time right before the draft for Vietnam. So he just missed getting shipped to Vietnam. It's insane because he was already honorably discharged. He had spent his time in. He got lucky. But yeah, he told me about his gas mask training and how they would bring them into the room. I'm sure it's different now, maybe. I don't know. They'd bring them into the room and their masks would be on. And they'd be like, all right, this mask. And everybody, and immediately people gagging, people coughing, snot running out of their nose, spit running out of their eyes, tears. And then they get outside and you just want to wipe your face off. But it's like, I am from north of Boston, yes, in Massachusetts. But he just told me, and then they tell you, don't rub your eyes. do not rub your eyes, because that'll make it 10 times worse. You just got to get water in there and you got to open up your eyes, even though it's like almost impossible. And then my friend that was in the Marines, they got like class 3 mace that they got to use. But in order to use that, you have to have it used on you. He said that like 3 days later, he still was having trouble breathing and blinking because it burned so much. Dude, I don't even want to think about that. I would bathe in like whole milk after that. Like, I'm not even joking. Like legitimately. Like, oh my God, that stuff is meant to stop you, and it does. No, yeah, that's exactly where my mind went. That's exactly where my mind went. Because I'm like, where's that gonna go from the water except for downwards? Yeah. And that sensitive skin. And God help you if it gets in your urethra. New England, Fox for life. Dude, I can't even imagine. Wow. I would like, wow. Like, no. No, dude, no. I would go outside and pour milk all over myself. Anything that completely negates it. Vinegar, milk, anything that negates what's the primary ingredient that they use in there? Fuck. Oh, capsaicin. You want to use anything that's going to completely obliterate capsaicin, which is I believe it's an acid. So you want to use a base, like vinegar, something like that. Yep, yeah. Any place that your sweat glands are, it's gonna get in there, and it's gonna. I don't even. Yeah, man. You really like need to like think if you're gonna be taking on people with like that are gonna have gas, they're gonna have mace, because the tear gas, you can get over that. The mace, ooh, like, so you got to be ready to have like things that will like negate that mace real fast, or completely protect your eyes in general. You know, that's why like the people that I see go there, they have like the like a motorcycle helmet. I'm like, you've got the right idea. I'm like, legitimately. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's a type of, yeah. You nailed it. Yeah, it's a type of oil, so you need to use something less viscous to get rid of it. Um, it's kind of like when they give you the two sauces at a restaurant. There's always that thick sauce and then the thin sauce. You want to dip the thin sauce first and then the thick sauce. The thick will stick to the thin sauce. The thin sauce will come right off the the thick sauce. So yeah, umbrella, very good usage. Capsaicin, yeah, it's like primarily what you find in hot foods. You know, I just know that alcohol makes it like a billion times worse. Sushi etiquette for the win. I know proper sushi etiquette. I do. You don't hand things with chopsticks. You don't do that. Like, you don't put your chopsticks to the side or on your plate. You put them facing like that, this way, at the top of your plate. You know, I know all the etiquette. I would imagine so. I was thinking about that. I was like, what if you taped up the part that flips down? Like, what if you duct taped that and made sure it was like airtight? But then I'm like, would you pass out in the mask? Like, oh boy. Also, never, ever leave your chopsticks standing straight up in rice. Do not ever do that. Put them next to the rice. Like, because the chopstick sticking up in the rice is something from funeral things. They do that at funerals. Also, passing sushi or patent, it's not sushi, but passing the loved ones things with chopsticks. Sometimes they're bones. From person to person, that's also a funeral thing. So you don't do that when you're eating. Young Jack, I very much appreciate the Southeast Asian cultures. I guess you could call me a weeb, but like I'm not like I don't have any disillusions about like what Japan is or what China is or what Singapore or Thailand or the Philippines. I don't have any like weird like fetishistic thoughts about the people there. Like I find Japanese women the most attractive because I think that their work ethic is fucking amazing. Like they're very forward with how they think, how they feel, and I appreciate that because I'm autistic. And like I think that the way that their body distributes fat and the way that their pancreas like deals with sugar in such a way that like they really are skinny like quite often. Like I like girls with like small waist and flat tummies, and Japanese girls have amazing legs, and I'm kind of a leg guy, so yeah, like leg and hips. But um yep, yeah, no, Tech Ingredients is a good channel for keeping yourself like safe and stuff like that. No, they haven't done any ultrasonic weapons in the States yet, but if they did it in Serbia, I'm sure we're not far behind. Yes, the Southeast Asian diet is one, more healthy, and two, yeah, Japanese men and women, your pancreas is, they don't release as much insulin when you guys take in sugar, leading it so that you don't have adipose fat tissue anywhere. That's why most Japanese women are fucking beautiful. Like, they're just fucking beautiful. Because it's just the way that their body's built, not like naturally. And it's just like, oh my God, like, and those almond eyes, and like the fact that they're so straightforward about how they feel about you. It's fantastic. At least from what I've heard, I don't know, but I would like to move there. Seems nice. Head to Okinawa for a bit. Although I know that like mainland people in Japan don't really look at Okinawans the same way. I don't know. Whatever. That'll do it. I gotta quit drinking. Like, yeah. I've been drinking too much recently because of like it's been like I've been depressed and I've been handling it the wrong way, so I gotta quit altogether. Just well, I still have the ability to. I have low testosterone count, so keeping weight off is very difficult right now. But I've lost a lot of weight. Like I dropped like I think like 20 pounds or so, and so like yeah, I got to lose about 40 more. Mm. Yeah, you guys don't hit your system can't handle alcohol as well as Caucasian folks. That's why you guys turn red, beet red. It's kind of cute, honestly. It's like it's kind of adorable because it's so obvious when you guys are drunk. What's up, Zoro? Fox, Fox Life. I get my teeth on the 30th. Yeah, Southeast Asian folks, you got like your system just can't handle liquor very well. Like, yeah. So you end up, yeah, you look red as tomatoes. I think it's kind of funny because, like, fair enough. That's a pretty cool way to look at it. Yeah. What's cool is that I'll finally have a bite like a bear trap again and I'll look normal. Like, so I can finally go maybe get some headshots or do some, like, like actual professional pictures taken for my music project, and the money that my family's getting, I should be able to repurchase most of my music equipment and the computer and the virtual instruments I need for it, stuff like that. What's on the go today? Running to the dispensary, and I don't know. I don't know what else. That's kind of it right now. Like, you guys probably didn't see it, but like I finished like another costume yesterday, and it's I call it the War Witch, like because it's all just military stuff and like a really cool looking witch hat. So it's all just like military looking stuff. Like it has a trench coat, and like I want to put like a green like shirt underneath it and stuff like that, and I want to wear the gray pants with it, but people keep telling me wear brown with it because the hat's brown and the jacket's brown and the shirt's brown, you know, stuff like that. But I don't know, man. I have these, which make talking a lot easier, that's for sure. I like the gray personally. And the outfit is like so, like, I did not put a lot of effort into it. I don't expect to. Like, but it is a lot of fun to wear, that's for sure. I'm psyched. I'm psyched for, like, Halloween's my favorite holiday, so I'm psyched. Take care, Nick. Be safe. It's the most important thing. Why don't I have any teeth? Long story. Mostly drug addiction. Also an assault, which, like, knocked out, like, it hit me here. I have a plate in my jaw now. And that knocked out a couple of my teeth and knocked the rest loose. And then that just led further into crack addiction. And the crack addiction just ate away at my teeth. And so eventually I got to a point where I just had them all taken out. And I got, no, it's not meth mouth, it's crack mouth. Get it right. Like, and so then, you know, but I've been 4 years clean off the hard stuff now. And I'm getting my teeth replaced. So we get, you know, we fix ourselves and we move forward. Yeah, I'm a recovered drug addict, man. I'm not ashamed of it. Thank you. Thank you very much. It's a hard journey, that's for sure. Like, I lost my best friend. Like, he died when I was 35. He was 31. And he had an overdose. Um, he died alone in a hotel room. And he had like one more day left before he went back to rehab, or like went to a halfway house because he had just gotten out of rehab. Like, but he just couldn't hold on and stay clean that long, and that's it. Story over. Book closed. Good for you, Yunji. Yunji, I'm just wondering. Yunji, that's Chinese or Korean? Like, I'm not trying to be anyway. I'm just literally curious. Oh, I won't touch any drug off the street anymore. None. Not even weed. Like, I knew it was Korean. I fucking knew it. Like, Korean girls are another one of those ones that, like, you guys were gifted the body of goddesses, and you have the most amazing legs ever. I want you to smush your thighs around my face. All, like, yeah, factual. But no, yeah, you can't touch shit on the street nowadays. Like, you really cannot. It's too dangerous. Like, even the crack has fentanyl in it, the coke has fentanyl in it, and like the fentanyl has xylazine in it. So you end up with trank, and then no matter how much of the Narcan they give you, it's not gonna, like, it'll take you out of the opiate overdose. But the xylazine is a animal tranquilizer, and it's not gonna work on it. Um, oh, I think there's a lot of men that think like that, Yun. But I'm just forward about it. Like, I'm just honest about it. I'm not worried about people judging me about like how I have preferences in certain types of women. Like, so do you. So does, not you, but so does every man watching this. So do all of you. Anyway, not my point. Point being, stay away from the drugs. I went into my counselor's one time, and like the day before, I had just had like just a bad episode. And yeah, even ladies do. Ladies want guys that are over 6 feet. That's okay. I'd like a woman that's under 150 pounds. One of those is controllable. That's all I'm saying. Like, but look at me. I look like shit right now. It's like, so I don't expect to be like pulling hotties when I got a body that looks like garbage. Like, so. Anyway, what I was saying is I kind of lost, like, I don't know, I went off the rails there for like a day. And I just smoked a bunch of crack and, and whatnot. And then I went in the next day and I said to them, I'm like, listen, I'm not going to pass this pee test, this urine test. I'm not going to. It's not going to happen. And, man, when my results came back, they were like, Christian, this has so much in it. Like, you tested positive for cocaine, methamphetamines, crack, and fentanyl. And I'm like, that's really amazing considering I just smoked crack, like, the day before that. And, like, so, yeah, and so, like, it's in everything. It's in everything. Like, so, yeah, you can't just stay off drugs. Stay off the streets. It will kill you. It used to be, that I don't know, a lot of you might be too young, but like there used to be a phrase that was drugs will end you up in three places, which is rehab, jail, or dead. Now it's just dead. That's all it is now. You're not going to get to a rehab because you're not going to get a chance to because you're going to die. You're not going to go to jail because you're not going to get a chance to because you're going to die. You see where I'm going with this? Like, all roads lead to death at this point, as far as buying stuff off the street, anything like that. Like, it's just, I don't want anyone else to lose anyone else because I've never felt so horrible in my entire life as when I lost my best friend. And I don't want any sort of person having to deal with that sort of loss like I did. It was fucking terrible. I'm still not over it. I'll never be over it. I'll never be okay. It's the way that it is. You don't lose a friend that's a brother, like literally brother, like feels like, hetero life mate. And then, just lose them. And you don't end up okay from that. Like, I mean, you move on with your life, but you're never like, healed. You just kind of understand what it is. Who else left in here? Roll call. But 2 students left in the class. Man, I used to be the same way. Like, test a different, hear about the different product around the area, things like that. Make sure that it was, like, safe, all that fun shit, But, like, I also got from primarily, like, one dealer for a long time. And I actually trusted him very much with the stuff. Like, so I lucked out. I also got out, like, right before the fentanyl like really came in. I mean, that's not true. Like, because I went on a 24-month run before I got clean. Like every day I was using, and like fingers a day, and that was all fentanyl, all of it. Like, because when I was at the hospital and they took my blood work, I tested up negative for heroin or anything, which means that I just did a line in the parking lot. So yeah, I'm like, well, I'm on fentanyl right now, You know who that star is from The Office Space. Please don't say Steve Carell. I don't know. There's John Krasinski, there's Rainn Wilson, there's Steve Carell, there's a lot of people on The Office. Or do you mean like the BBC version of The Office? Ron Livingston? Never heard that one. I don't know. I'm not pretty anymore. People used to say Johnny Depp. Will Ferrell? Oh, the movie, the name is Ron Livingston. Oh, Ron Livingston from Office Space. I could see that, I guess. Yeah. I could see that. But not usually what I think. I used to get Johnny Depp a lot. I got Brandon Boyd for a while too, but that was when I was a lot skinnier. But apparently I have a memorable face. I don't know. I just can't wait to have my teeth back in and look like a normal human being. Thank you. I wish this tree right here didn't have to come down. Like the red one, not the pine tree. Got me, man. The giant tree here. This thing started off itsy bitsy when I was like a sprat. Like the thing was tiny. It was tiny, and now it's taller than the damn house. And like we have this nice little elm that's next to it, but it's getting choked to death by the tree, and that tree's getting like completely starved by the vines that are around it. So both of them have to come down. Like they gotta come down, but that's so much money. Oh my god. Tame Impala. I don't know what that is at all. Tame Impala. Sounds like a band from that sounds like a band name from the 80s. Tame Impala. Yeah. I don't know. I need the beard more to look like Johnny Depp. But I felt like shaving it all short today. I absolute hate not having teeth. I hate it so much. Oh, Aussie bands are awesome. The Aussies have recaptured like grunge and rock and like brought it to this really kick-ass place. Honestly, I would love to move there. And the American dollar is about equal to the Australian dollar, so I would love to try to find a way to, have a program to help me expat and repat in Australia or New Zealand. I love New Zealand. I never did meth. Let's get that straight right away. I tried it like... My cat's staring at me, sorry. I tried it like once or twice, and it tastes like green apples, which is weird. But meth was never my drug of choice. Heroin was actually my drug of choice for a long time. I only did crack coke for like 2 years. Fun stories? Yeah, there's some fun ones. I went to like Club Rise in Boston and that club doesn't open until 1 in the fucking morning. So like you go there, everybody's on ecstasy. Everyone. And they don't sell like booze there. They sell and they sold what was 50 cents flavored water? What was that? Vitamin water. They sold vitamin water. So people wouldn't overheat and die in the club. I guess they knew everyone was on ecstasy. They knew it. Like, people in there selling ecstasy. It was nuts, bro. I've been to some places where it was like, dude, I didn't see myself being here. Like, when I moved out to LA, my like first fucking weekend there, I'm in the Hollywood Hills, like at some producer's house who has like a mansion. I'm in a fucking mansion, and there's just like people everywhere, and like naked people everywhere, and people up to crazy shit, and people doing insane amounts of drugs, and I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? Dude, I felt like I walked into the set of Caligula. It was insane. Like, I was like, what the fuck, bro? Like, I'm pretty vanilla when it comes down to shit. I just want to have a drink and maybe a smoke and have some fun. But, like, gee, these people, they're on a different level. But, I've had other times where I took, like, heroic doses of acid and had a really good time. Like, but that's from the autism because, like, the autism just tells your brain, yeah, this is the drug. It's not you. It's just the drug. So you don't flip out and your brain doesn't go anywhere. It's just like having real life, but like with HD graphics on. Like, it's pretty badass. I enjoyed it. I haven't done acid in like 10 years though. Um, oh, let's see what else. And, there's a bunch of shows that I played when I was jammed off my ass on dope, but like I was able to play just fine. Like, I was a functioning addict for a long time. For a long time I was on pills and I really didn't have much of a I didn't really have much of a problem going on. It wasn't until my ex couldn't wait a day for pills that she made me buy the heroin, and that started us down the trail of doom, the downward spiral as it's known. But yeah, I mean, like, sure, there's, I don't know, like fun stories. That's hard because eventually you get so far down the line on drugs that you really don't do anything. You just kind of go out, do your drugs, and then come home. Like, it's just like, oh man, like, I don't know. We used to go around and just like sing rap songs and just drive around in the fucking neighborhoods and shit, like smoking crack. Like, and I never drove. Well, I drove a lot when I was on dope, but like, if I ever thought that I was too tired, I didn't drive, like, or too zonked. Dude, I just won't do drugs, period, anymore. Like, not the hard stuff. Nope. Absolutely not. But I mean, like, fun stories. I don't know. Most of them, I guess, involve going to clubs, like, and playing shows, and then afterwards having people be like, "Oh, that was kick ass." Blah 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 blah. But also, like, I think it might be hard to remember them because I was on drugs. Like, I remember a lot of shows were cool and stuff, but like a lot of them were empty, and that's just the way it goes when you're starting up. And the empty ones can suck the life right out of you. And yeah, dude, I hated being addicted to opiates too, so I had to get off of them because it killed me 4 times. So I was like, that's enough of that. Like, but yeah, clean life's better anyway. You feel way better. But like, yeah, it's still, Whew. How did I do it? I went and I got Suboxone. Well, I went into rehab and I got Suboxone, and after about 3 days of taking the Suboxone, I noticed that I wasn't getting sick anymore. So since I wasn't getting sick anymore, I stopped taking the Suboxone, which is a mistake a lot of people make. They stop getting sick and they'll keep taking the Suboxone, and before they know it, they're addicted to the Suboxone. That's harder to get off of than the dope. So when I found out that, yeah, see, if you have subs, then you need to take them. You need to wait the 45 minutes or hour and a half, however long it takes to kick in. See if that makes you not sick. If it doesn't make you not sick, take another one. And do that in small doses until you're not sick anymore. And then you can get off the Suboxone. That's how I did it anyway. It took me like 3 days. But you have to want it. You have to want it. You have to want to be. Of course, you get super sick when you take them. You probably take them right after you just either used or used a couple hours ago. You gotta wait, man. You gotta wait like a couple of days for those. Not even a couple of days. You gotta wait just like a few hours, 6 to 8 hours, for the dope to get all out of your fucking system for the most part. And then when you take the sub, you shouldn't get as sick. Or maybe take a half of one. Yeah, they say 48 hours for it to completely get out of your system, but I did subs like a day after I would be doing, I was on, like, I did fucking fentanyl, and the last time that I did that, I like woke up and I was having like, because I had been doing it for a few days, and like I didn't notice that I was starting to get the withdrawal symptoms. I thought I was just getting sick. So like and then when I found out they were withdrawal symptoms, I was like, oh fuck. So I went and got another thing, and I did it for that day to make me not sick, and that worked. And then the next day I was like even more sick, and it was the worst I've ever felt. And I went directly down to my doctor and got Suboxone that very day and started it, and 3 days later, completely off of it. Like I said, you have to want it. Like, you have to really, really, really want it. Like, really, really want it, because your whole lifestyle has to change. Anyway, I gotta go for now, guys. I am shopping. Yes. Alright, be safe out there, guys. Stay away from the drugs. All of them. Stay away. Much love.